Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Game 4, Week 1 of the 2012-2013 NFL regular season between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. The Philadelphia Eagles once again under Andy Reid as head coach, and the Cleveland Browns under new head coach Pat Shurmur. Now, there's some explosive power on the Eagles side, which I really like seeing, and some brand new rookies on the Cleveland Browns side, and some brand new explosive players who I think will make a big difference for the Browns this season. So, starting off with the Philadelphia Eagles, Michael Vick. Big problem right now. The guy's always getting injured. He really needs to stay healthy. I mean, he's a great quarterback. I love to watch him. He's always running the ball. He knows when to make great decisions. I mean, he can work on his interception to touchdown ratio, but that doesn't matter. The guy is quick. He throws the ball real well, and I believe he's one of the best in the league. Maybe not top 10 potential, maybe top 15. He's a great quarterback. I love to watch the guy. I believe he'll throw about 1 or 2 touchdowns in this game against the Cleveland Browns defense. But other than that, I mean, he'll rush for probably maybe 45 yards like he always does or have a rushing touchdown. I mean, I really like to see the guy play, as I've stated before. Now, also on the Eagles side, another explosive weapon on offense, DeSean Jackson. The one thing I really don't like about this guy, in my opinion, though, you can have your opinion, I can have my opinion. I believe DeSean Jackson is a little bit overrated. The guy was holding out, wanting a new contract, more money. But last season, if you look at last season, what DeSean Jackson did, the guy really didn't have that many touchdowns, not that many reception yards. He had a couple punt returns, but other than that, he really didn't make a big difference for the Eagles from causing them to go 8-8. I mean, he really should make a difference. He was getting paid that much money. I mean, he's a great ball player when he has the ball in his hands. He's quick, he's fast, he's elusive, he knows what to do. He makes really good decisions. I mean, if you look at some of his gameplay clips, I mean, Michael Vick just throws the ball downfield, and what does DeSean Jackson do? He's like, oh, here we go, touchdown. He'll just make anything. He'll make a play on the ball no matter what. The guy's awesome. I love to watch him play. I just think he's a little bit overrated. I believe he will not catch a touchdown in this game, but he will get just about 80 to 90 yards receiving. Now, one of my favorite running backs in the NFL to watch, LeSean McCoy. The guy is amazing to watch. The guy hits his holes perfectly. He rushes for yards. He struggles when he's getting tackled to get that first down. He's like a younger kind of Reggie Bush type person. I mean, if you look at Reggie Bush and LeSean McCoy, they're both kind of the same running back. Back when Reggie Bush was younger, of course, now that he's older. But LeSean McCoy, as you see here on the screen, he's a beast. I love to watch him play. I love to watch him run the ball. He's on a couple of my fantasy football teams. I mean, if you have a fantasy football draft, even though the season starts tomorrow, and you're looking, and you have one, 2, or 3 as your pick, I'd go with him or Aaron Rodgers. I mean, this guy's a monster. When he gets the ball in his hands and he's running, he's ready to go. He's even a great reception yard person. I mean, he'll just go out for a screen just down the flat, and Michael Vick will just shuffle pass it to him, and he'll run for a touchdown. Plain as day. I mean, the guy's awesome to watch. Now, the defense of the Philadelphia Eagles could work a little bit better. They need more chemistry, especially after last season's accusation of, acquirement of Nnamdi Asomugha. The guy's awesome. He's great. He was awesome on the Raiders. But from what I've seen, he hasn't really proven himself to be one of the better ones still. I mean, he really kind of is a shutdown corner. He makes the quarterback scared to throw over there. I just don't think he's there yet. Maybe he'll prove that this season with Jason Babin and some other great defenders I'm really forgetting right now. But, I mean, other than that, the Philadelphia Eagles defense really needs to start clicking to become better and to become, a full team and a full defense. I mean, there's a lot of talk going in that the Eagles could win it all this season, but that's what they said last year after acquiring Nnamdi Asomugha. But other than that, the Eagles have a fairly good game on offense and defense since they're playing the Browns. But we're going to jump over to the Cleveland Browns here. All right. 2 big picks they had in the draft in the first round. Pick 3 and I believe pick 22. The pick 3 was running back Trent Richardson out of Alabama. Awesome running back in college. I love to watch him play. I mean, the guy, he's just huge. I mean, he breaks every tackle that comes his way. So, I mean, he's a monster. He's amazing. He's an amazing running back. I love to watch him play. He's not as fast as most other running backs, but he's strong as heck. He's huge. He's like a younger Frank Gore. The guy's awesome to watch. I mean, if you want to go look at some of his college clips, his high school clips, go watch him. The guy's awesome. Now, another pick they had in the first round for the Cleveland Browns was Brandon Weeden, as you see on screen here. The guy, I believe he isn't the best out of the 5 rookie quarterbacks starting. I believe he isn't the best, but he is definitely going to do pretty well with this Cleveland Browns offense. From what I've seen in preseason, he's doing fairly well. Maybe he could work on his decisions a little bit better. But other than that, I think he'll do a really great job. Maybe throwing maybe throwing one touchdown in this game or something like that, and probably passing for nearly 200 yards. I mean, the Philadelphia Eagles won't shut this guy down, but Brandon Weeden will definitely find the holes that the Eagles have in their zone defense, and definitely take advantage of that with their one of the most probably my sleeper pick in any fantasy draft this season, or my sleeper pick in being a really good receiver this season, in Greg Little. He's about to be on your screen in a few seconds. Greg Little, in my opinion, is a very underrated receiver. I've never really seen him play. I'm sure you haven't heard of him. I'm sure you haven't seen him play. But in my opinion, from what I've seen in stats and from what I'm hearing, I believe he's going to do very well. I mean, they used to have Mohamed Massaquoi or something like that. I mean, he's fairly decent. But I believe Greg Little is going to do very well in Cleveland this season with Brandon Weeden at the helm. And I believe Brandon Weeden will pass the ball downfield to Greg Little when he has the chance. Greg Little's a really big guy. If you look at some of his if you look at when he comes up, if you look at how big he is by his shoulders, the guy is awesome. He really knows how to make a play on the ball correctly. I mean, even though it's against this team and this picture that's coming up, he really knows what to do with the ball. He catches very well. I mean, I believe he's going to be a very good receiver for years to come. I believe this is maybe third season. I really don't know all the stats on him. So if you know anything about Greg Little, please put it in the comments below. So, next, the Cleveland Browns defense. Sorry, I'm skipping way ahead of myself here. The Cleveland Browns defense really hasn't been that great. They haven't really been able to shut down any explosive players. But other than that, Michael Vick will take advantage of this Cleveland Browns defense. I believe it will be a blowout for the Philadelphia Eagles and an easy win. Philadelphia Eagles will win this game, no doubt about it, with their offense and defense, and Andy Reid once again coaching these Eagles 30-13. Brandon Weeden will toss a touchdown or so, and he'll throw for nearly 200 yards. Trent Richardson will rush for 112 yards and no touchdowns. And Greg Little will catch their team's touchdown, or maybe Benjamin Watson, their tight end. Other than that, the Philadelphia Eagles, Michael Vick will throw 3 touchdowns. Michael Vick will throw 2 touchdowns, and LeSean McCoy will run for 1, rushing for 205 yards. I know that's a lot. The Cleveland Browns' rush defense isn't really that good. Michael Vick, on the other hand, will throw for nearly just about 200 yards. They'll have a lot of total yards on offense this season. I believe the Philadelphia Eagles will come away with the victory. So I hope you all enjoyed. There's more videos to come today, tomorrow, the next day, and the next day before Sunday. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to like the video, comment the video, favorite the video, and tell me any changes I need to make. Once again, subscribe if you'd like. I love football. And if you love football, this is the channel you need to subscribe to. Thanks. Have a great day.